show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and with a stiff arm, spin move, is on the scope. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now. They're here with a lane now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Hey.
Out of the gun, Newton.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get in the right room. 56 to Mike, boy. 56.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
At the 43-yard line.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. The give, this is Michelle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He completes it right side away. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The 44-yard line.
James White's first carry. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is set through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
20.
To throw again. Newton, slant route, caught by Edelman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kick it away after the touchdown.
Joe Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now it's Bird on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Newton on 1st down.
Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good.
A nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing again is Newton. Flush to his right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Touchdown, Patriots. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 1st quarter lead.
14, Chargers nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's Reed. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. On the screen, this is Eckler. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton.
On the left side, a catch by White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. 1st down, here's White. And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Patriots 21, Chargers nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Kevin McCourty on the tackle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Being chased out left. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part